Oh, well. I need you to move over.
Oh, God. Hold on, because I don't do any interning stuff. It's ready to go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh. Hello and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh and this is Adam, and DJ will be with us momentarily. So, thank you for everyone who has subscribed to our channel recently. Adam, we have 108 followers now on YouTube.
Hell yeah, thanks all 108 of you.
58 on Twitter.
58 on Twitter.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
Yes. And did you hear about DJ's vasectomy?
I have not.
Yeah.
That is
He got married, so he has no balls.
That's not...
That's not a vasectomy?
No.
Oh.
No.
And here's DJ. Welcome back, DJ.
You really started it without me.
You told me to.
That's true. So where are we at already?
How was your week?
Oh, it's that bit?
And before we start, it would be Valentine's Day when you guys watch this.
It's today! Well, it's not today because we shoot on Tuesday.
But when you guys see this, it'll be Valentine's Day.
But when you see it, it will be Valentine's Day.
Time travel.
So we wish all of you an amazing Valentine's Day.
And then due to Valentine's Day, I think that Adam and DJ should discuss about their significant others for a little bit. Why do you love your wife?
Because it's my job.
Love is not a job.
If you're doing it right, it is.
So you love her because it's your job. What do you love about her?
Everything.
Good answer.
I don't understand.
What else would you
What
say?
do you want? Right. What do you want me to say?
I don't like this about her. I don't like this about her.
All right,
Like, come
Adam.
All she does is nag.
on.
But in a nice way.
It's Valentine's Day.
What
you
woman
know? You love
nags in a nice way?
Your mothers.
Do they though?
No.
They do the guilt nag.
That's not nice. That's worse.
Yeah, but
that might be worse. I'd rather my mother whoop my ass and look at me and go,
Yeah.
you know
I guess
what?
I'll do it.
I'm disappointed in you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Felt
Right?
So Adam, when did you know?
I know you could do better.
So Adam, when did you know that you were in love with your wife?
I don't know the exact
fat lip.
moment, but ha ha ha. So Josh, what? All right. I guess
Ooh.
I love Brent because my husband.
I thought you would do a "you love you" thing.
Why
I
do
thought
you-
you would go full blown.
I love Brent more than I love
Why
me.
do you love your wife, John?
I love my husband. But she got
Hey,
remarried.
we're not
so.
judgmental here. Love who you want to love. Everyone.
I love my husband,
it.
Brent, because he accepts me for who I am.
That's a good thing.
Yes. So moving on, TJ, how was your week?
It was good. Monday was my anniversary, 2-year anniversary.
Happy
We've
anniversary.
been together, married for 2, been together for 6.
Man, her patience.
Yeah, her patience is
Wow.
Yeah.
Still don't know if we should admire her or put her into a psych ward.
probably.
Gotta put her in a psych ward because she's
In our
got
friendship group, apparently there's no in-betweens. There's either the extreme or the other way.
the non-extreme.
Yeah.
The non-extreme.
other one.
Either we love you or we're going to criticize you into suicide. So,
Wow.
yeah.
We either love you or we're gonna online bully you on Instagram and Twitter until you hang yourself.
No.
Right?
Adam, how was your week?
Great, fantastical. I filed my taxes.
Thank you for doing your part.
Right.
That's what I
Would
did.
know
you be
what I
that
did?
excited if you didn't have a child to file your taxes?
Yeah, still because one, I don't want the IRS to come and get
No
me.
one messes with the IRS.
Right?
That's the true gangster.
That's how they got Capone.
You know,
IRS is the best mafia in the world.
Couldn't get him for couldn't get his ass for murder.
So they got him for tax
so they got him
evasion.
for tax evasion.
yeah.
And
you
then
know,
I think they try to use RICO after
and
that.
the whole child thing is a myth. If you don't have a decent job, you're not going to get more than a couple of grand. It just-
Yeah, well, the guy who doesn't have a child who is not married gets less than $1,000. So
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't make the rules.
I didn't either.
You got to vote, bro.
Yeah, but also
Vote 2020.
the government didn't ask you to have a fucking child either. So I don't know why we have to pay for
I
it.
was afraid he was going to get punched in the mouth again. So- Jesus Lord, enough on that. What do we have for viral news?
All right, Florida news. Authorities say Florida first grade teacher tried to buy meth at school.
Yes. Now I have some questions.
Just a few.
Just a few. How many other teachers were
part of this meth?
Were part of this meth ring?
Probably a few, I'd
right?
have to say.
Which makes me wonder, did the principal sell it to her?
So now we're getting into like a
Wait.
Narcos Netflix TV
Right, like
show.
who sold?
Wait a minute. It also says the teacher's facing felony charges after police say she tried to buy meth while teaching. So wait, like in the middle of the class,
So
you go,
just-
hold on,
Yeah.
you got meth?
Little,
Like is that?
Is that how it went?
little Timmy.
Hold on, I got a phone call. I got to step out real quick. The smart kid, get up here and tell me what Napoleon was doing. And then just walks out of the classroom to buy meth in the hallway. Teacher walking by being like, is she really just...
Is she buying meth?
Is she really on the phone right now in the middle of this hallway just screaming at the top of her lungs like, no, you get here now with all my meth right now.
What do you mean you can't come by until lunch? These kids have recess in 10 minutes.
Yeah, the thing is like the big question is like,
How did that happen?
people see people who do meth a certain way.
Yeah.
Right. You're like,
snort it, shoot it,
they're
smoke it.
No, not how they use the meth, Josh.
Josh is like, here's how you cook it, make it. The recipe is down below in the description, guys, if you need to make
This
meth.
video is sponsored by Breaking
I'm
Bad.
talking about when you think of a person who's like doing meth.
You don't think of a
the
teacher?
mindset.
Right, you think of like the people you see in the jail pictures who
Yeah.
got all the sores from the
Sores,
itching,
track
from
marks.
the draw.
So it's the beginning.
Right, but
I don't know.
it's like, where do you...
No one noticed this lady was doing meth for a period of time? Was it her first time trying meth?
Well, I mean, the kids don't know what meth is, so they just think Mrs. Frizzle's crazy.
Right, Miss Frizzle just walks all in being like,
Yeah,
so
no.
none of you have any meth? You tried teaching the ABCs 1, 2, 3s without
She's over
meth.
here.
Right? This bitch, Miss Frizzle,
Oh.
is always on this crazy school bus talking to a fucking iguana.
I thought it was a chameleon.
Whatever. Talking to a fucking lizard, Josh. How many conversations you had with a lizard lately?
Lizard people or actual lizards?
Like, what kind of lizard, though?
Get on an Alex
Anyways.
Jones.
Both of you leave.
Are you trying to talk about the magic school bus? Massachusetts man accidentally kills his neighbor with a crossbow while trying to save him from a dog attack.
That's so terrible. I got you.
Guy
standing
is
over.
like, hold
you-
on, I'll save you. Let me get my crossbow.
So here comes-
aims at the dog and shoots the guy.
So here comes Van Helsing out of his apartment to try to help out.
Right?
He killed a werewolf.
I guarantee you he was wearing some sort of trench coat and or some sort of Blade Trinity jacket. Came out was like, bro, I practice on water bottles on my backyard.
See,
And just killed the dude.
see, now here's the thing, right?
Like, he was being attacked by a dog. This guy comes out with a crossbow.
Hold on.
Rules for your situations. Okay? Think about it this way. Each situation has their own tools.
Yeah.
Okay?
With women, it's food. Okay. Continue. Sorry, I'll cut it out.
You can leave it in there. You're not married, right? I'm not going to say some dumb shit like that, even though it's mostly true. But a crossbow, right? To me, a crossbow is for like hunting deer, zombies.
Yeah.
You know.
They ain't much for
Vampire.
Vampires. Definitely vampires.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of use in Buffy.
If there is a dog attacking a human being, okay, I'm not grabbing the crossbow because there might be a chance that I hit the wrong thing.
Did
Yeah.
he open his gun thing and it's like in case of situations?
9mm club
Dog. Crossbow dog.
crossbow.
But if the dog is attacking somebody and you break the fucking dog's leg, he's not going to be thinking about attacking that person. He's going to be thinking, oh fuck, my leg's broke.
And it's
Right? And the dog lives.
Yeah.
And you got to take him to the fucking
vet,
vet
yeah.
and he's
And
got to get a
It's
cast.
not our problem.
But he's learned his goddamn lesson
What
not
would
to
be-
be biting shit and, you know.
what would be
Well,
worse?
it's Boston.
What would be worse is
Oh,
if
Papa
it
just
came
shoot
out
him.
that the guy passed up his trank gun because he's an animal care and control dude and he has a trank gun and he passed
Right?
it up for
That
his
would
crossbow.
be that would be the time, right?
First day.
First day.
What was the training saying?
I just
A dog.
you could have
attack
grabbed a
train.
stick,
A stick,
right? Like
a
walked over
stick.
with
Threw
a
a
stick
rock
and-
at it.
It's Massachusetts.
dog.
We know there's sticks.
Yeah, or a baseball bat in everybody's house. It's Massachusetts.
What the fuck did you do to the dog to make it bite you? Right? Most dogs don't just run up and bite you.
Yeah, I want to know the whole story. The guy's just outside of his house enjoying nature and goes, shit, my friend's getting attacked by a dog. Let me go get the crossbow.
This is what happened when you read just headlines and nobody clicks any links.
Right.
No, I don't want to click the link. It's called viral news.
This comes out
During
apparently.
this day, no animal was hurt.
I mean,
So,
Disney
moving
bought
on.
it.
No animal was harmed in the crossbow attack.
Delaware and makes history for the first time with a no-kill state for animal shelters.
That's cool.
It's
So,
very cool.
no animals were harmed in 2 headlines.
Also, Delaware is a really small state, so I mean that's
Yeah.
pretty easy for them to pull off. They don't have the animal.
Credit went to Brandywine Valley.
The thing is, right, about like the shelters and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got all these people who breed dogs and sell dogs.
Yeah, which is illegal, by the way. You can't sell dogs.
Right, you're not supposed to, not without proper licensing.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas time, everybody buys puppies and things like that for their families, not taking in consideration all the care and things like that come with owning
It's like
an
taking care of
animal.
a child.
Okay, it's worse because this can't tell you
It's
at some
hungry,
point
yeah.
what's wrong. Okay, you have to learn the animal and understand what the animal's trying to tell you.
Despite popularity, not everyone's Dr. Dolittle.
Right. Okay, not everybody has that natural instinct to be like, oh, she whined and went to the door, she must want to go out.
Or that one kid that can talk to Lassie.
But then they just give them back so they can't take care of them, so they just drop them off at shelters.
Yeah, Peggy Adams and stuff like that.
Right, and then the shelters get overflowed and there's nothing else for them to do is put the older dogs down and stuff like that.
Euthanized?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The nice way of putting a dog
They
down.
euthanize the
animal.
That's why when I go to get an animal, right? I had to go to
You're
the
committed.
pound.
You're committed.
Well, I go to the
Only because they already
pound.
got their shots and everything.
Well, there's all
adopted.
kinds of dogs there that need the love. So I go in there and I find the saddest motherfucker I can find. I'm like, he's not even coming up to the fence no more because he's just tired of looking at people and nobody taking him. Well, you come on, you're going home today. You're not coming back.
He's like flicking all the other dogs off.
That's it. You know?
They did pick me. Fuck you.
That's it. I find the saddest motherfucker in there and I'm like, all right, well, you're going with me, bro.
So accidentally, we're on this animal trend, which I didn't mean to do. But now PETA wants you to stop using the word pet because it's derogatory.
I mean, this is just getting out of hand. That's just, I mean...
Did an animal come to him and be like, hey, I don't like to be calling pet.
Now we're just, oh man.
You sent that too.
That's just...
You know that.
Yeah.
You're the one that sent it from Twitter. From Barstool.
I can't...
DJ?
Pet.
Companion?
Like
Are you supposed to use companion?
the thing you do to the thing.
You pet it.
You pet them.
I call Bella princess.
But do you pet
But
princess?
who calls their pet? Like, who looks at their dog?
Well, no, because it's on applications. How many pets do you have?
Come
and
boy.
then you're like,
Okay,
does
so that...
children's count as pets? And then they look at you weird. Like, I love my dog more.
Come pet.
Pet!
I think we're just getting out of hand now.
Not one of my animals.
So what, is it going to say on the application that how many kids and companions do you have? Companions?
Companion.
Am I going on a quest?
I just switch them to
I'm just trying to get an
livestock.
apartment. Like, what? I'm not trying to go on a quest here. What do you mean, how many companions do I have?
It's like you walk out of the room and Muffin's just... You're like, does she have a quest for me? Why is she staring at me like that?
Is there a thing above her head?
Fucking cats, bro.
Do cats refer to you as a pet?
Right?
Like not my master's coming home. My pet's coming home to feed me.
The facts of life are is like they own us. We don't really own them.
Well, yeah, they don't do
Okay,
anything for us. It's not like we have snow dogs. Like, we come home, we have to feed them. They don't have to pay rent. They lay around. They get in our shit. We can't be mad or hit
I'm
them.
gonna get Bella a TSA job so she can.
Bella is
bring
always
me home.
taking my damn chair. See there?
I just don't know. Like,
I don't get it.
I just call them dogs or cats.
Dogs or cats?
I don't even call your cat.
It's very rare
Your
that I'm
cat
like-
was knighted.
I'm
Apparently.
like,
I
how
call
many
Sir
pets
Kitty.
do you have? Like, I don't really... That's a weird question. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, do you have dogs or cats? Oh, cool. Do you have...
You have any pets? No, I have companions, sir. Please be nice.
Yeah,
Please be respectful.
Hold up on the pets. I have animal partners.
Man who tried to seduce an underage victim with chicken Alfredo and Sprite will serve 7 days in the county jail.
Few questions. One, how does one seduce someone with Alfredo and a Sprite? And two, it's an underage victim and he's serving 7 days.
I don't understand why it says undercover officer when the officer wasn't underage.
So it's somebody that the officers are using.
No,
Must have got it from Chris
normally-
Hansen. Like,
How do you get an underage cop? Okay, I got so many questions. So if you got seduced, you screwed up. But seduce is implying that it worked. It doesn't say man.
Well, it's
it
more
does
of
say
entrapment.
Man, it does say man tried to seduce.
You don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe him and the cop had a nice meal before he took him to jail.
and that's all we have for viral news.
Thank God.
So usually we do a video game trailer, but you said Mama Llama, one of our viewers, wants to do a Valentine's Day trailer. So we're gonna review the movie Downhill.
We wish to make a complaint.
We almost all died in an avalanche. I don't want to make this a legal matter.
You're not in America where you sue because your coffee is hot, madam.
This Valentine's Day
Every day is all we have.
comes a comedy
So daddy got kicked off the slide. because Daddy was having too much fun.
Idiot.
About all the drama.
Are you hippie? Yeah. No! I said yes. I said yes, 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 yes.
Downhill.
Reminds me of one of those old 90s,
Buddy comedy thing.
yeah, 90s rom-coms. Phil.
And there's the girl
Farrell?
from what's it called? Seinfeld.
Louise
Seinfeld.
Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seinfeld and a bunch of other great
You
It's
guys
just
ever
a romantic comedy, basically.
You guys ever seen Veep?
What?
Yeah, she's in Veep. She's really good in
fucking
Veep.
hilarious.
She's really good in Veep.
She's the vice president in that one. She's
Yeah,
vice
that's the one girl. She does everything. She was the producer of Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
So I say 8.
6.
So
It's just a standard buddy comedy. It's just a steady romantic comedy. You have arc. Basically, it starts out they think they're happy. Something happens, they lose everything, and then they gain it all back. There's your movie. Anything, any story.
Bob's your uncle.
Unfortunately, listening to Rob Zombie on Joe Rogan's podcast, I guess producers and executives, they get this idea like, oh, this is working, and they force everything that comes through their pipeline to be that, even if it doesn't fit. Like, oh, it's a rom-com, do this formula. Oh, it's the action film, do this formula.
Yeah.
And it forces you to just keep repeating, and they just don't get it. They make all this money, and they're like, oh, no, trust us, we know we make all the money. And it's like, you don't really know what's really going to be like.
What was that one thing I sent you from? That'll work perfect here. Fast and the Furious.
Old and grumpy.
Old and grumpy.
Yeah, old and grumpy.
Slow and grumpy.
Slow and
Fast and
grumpy.
the Furious in 2035.
Yeah.
Fucking-
But yeah, I give it a 6, Adam.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6 too, but that's only because that was a really short trailer.
I guess it's gonna be 6.
Would you give it an 8?
I said 8.
So it'd be like a
Nope, 6.
6.5.
I give it a 6 now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, 666.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
And now a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Oh, hi. Thanks for watching our talk show. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment your question or your unpopular opinion below. Don't forget to share us on all your media platforms, Twitter, MySpace if you still have it, Facebook, all of them. Thank you for watching.
And we're back.
Today we are actually talking about our top 5 worst video game list.
Yes.
And these aren't really, based on anything. They're just, in our opinion, the worst ones we've ever played that you should probably just stay away from because they're just a waste of space and time.
Yeah. And money.
And, money.
So, starting off the list, coming at number 5, Zelda Wind Waker. I hated this game. They ruined Zelda, the whole series, with games like this, making them look like freaking cartoon characters instead of action warriors.
See, I didn't see any Zelda I'd actually play until the Switch. The new one looks pretty.
You didn't play any Zeldas on 64?
I haven't played any Zelda. Unless you mean playing Zelda as in, like, using Link on fucking Smash Brothers.
Wow.
I played Ocarina of Time.
Yes, that was one of the best Zelda games I had.
And then I did not play. I played a little Wind Waker, but my sister had it. I didn't really play it.
See, there's your demographics. It was for girls. I played them all from Link to the Past on the Nintendo to Super Nintendo's, Nintendo 64 ones, Game Boy Color, Advance, and then this came out, and I just gave up. And then luckily they stayed away with it and came up with on the Wii with Skyward Sword, and now on the Switch they have, I don't know what's called now on the Switch.
Oh, who knows?
Something. Breaker.
Probably
Zelda.
Link's Adventure.
Zelda Wind.
And by the way, Zelda is the girl, not
Bro, I
the
used to
main
love
character.
that. Right. Oh, I'm gonna use Zelda. Buddy, that's Link. Oh, I'm gonna use Zelda.
Link is immortal.
Oh, it's Link.
And then this one, I think he's a kid again. I don't know how they
He's a
keep it.
cartoon in that one.
No, I'm talking about the newest one for the Switch.
Whatever. He's been a kid for. He's a lot like Maggie. He's been a kid for 300 some episodes.
Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
Simpsons did it.
Well, we got a number 4.
Adam's gonna bring in number 4.
The Lion King.
For Sega Genesis.
For Sega. It was pretty terrible, pretty stupid. There was not a lot of it. There's so much more could have been done with that they didn't do.
Here's
But obviously Disney can just pump anything out and it's going to be successful and it's going to get bought.
And that was like in '93.
You wanna,
yeah.
You want to show them our favorite level? All I know, right, is the hardest and stupidest part in that whole fucking game is when you're jumping across the goddamn giraffes.
Yeah.
And you go on the monkey.
Yep.
And the monkeys throw you off
That
into
is
nowhere and you fucking die.
That's
Fantastic game.
And it tells you how to duck, jump. Like it gives you. It's like one of the games you would play on your phone. Coming in at number 3, Dead Island 1 and 2.
Dead Island 2 was so bad it got canceled.
There's some gameplay.
Like, what is it? Like, you just walk around these, like, it looks like you're at a resort in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's Dead Island 1.
And yeah, and you walk out there and it's like, oh, you can't run very fast. You have no weapons. There's a vehicle, but good luck getting there. All these zombies are slow, but they'll eventually get to you because you're also slow. And it really has no point and doesn't make any effort to explain what happened. It's just like, boom, zombies are there. Good luck getting away.
My biggest thing with this goddamn game is I played this game for like 2 or 3 weeks. And at a certain point, you're in like these barracks with these people.
Yes.
And a fucking 747 flies over the
island,
the island or whatever, and is supposed to crash there. And they say, hey, maybe if you go see where that 747 went, you know, da 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 da. So I spent 2 weeks searching this fucking island looking for this 747 that never spawned. Okay.
So was there ever a 747?
Apparently, you have to go a lot further in the story before it actually spawns the 747, but they didn't say that. It said, hey, go find the 747. Right? It didn't say continue the story until you get to the 747
You thought that
mission.
was part of the story?
I thought, yes. It said, hey, go here. Normally means, hey, go here.
We need Rockstar to make a zombie game.
So what you're telling me is that Dead Island wasted weeks of your time,
like 3
that you
weeks
can't
of
get
my
back.
time.
No.
And then the weapon system's stupid. You got to build
Really
everything.
stupid. Ugh.
Dying Light did the same thing though.
That's why that
Dying Light was better because you got a weapon that was already made and you
Yeah.
could modify that weapon to make it better or add upgrades that made the weapon really, really beastly.
Yeah,
this
no.
was like, oh, you got a stick. Now go find some iron. Now melt it down. Now beat it like a blacksmith until it forms the metal, the blade that you need or the hammer that you want.
Without a mold.
whack it, bro.
By the way, there's this random box full of all the supplies in the middle of this zombie island that you have to go to get everything. No, you can't use this obvious wood in front of us in this safe barracks. You have to go find the wood out in the middle of nowhere. Ignore all the trees, too. God, it's so stupid.
It was just terrible.
And it was so bad, the DJ had to add both games to it.
Yeah.
Right, our next one is from, it's an unpopular opinion, but we agree with this. Coming in at number 2, Star Wars, Battlefront 1 and 2.
Rebellion ends here.
Avenge our Emperor!
One and two, both. You know why number 2 was just as bad as one?
Oh, I know why.
Because they didn't change a goddamn thing.
God,
They
I
didn't
just
change
gave up
nothing.
playing.
And how do you make a shooting game where all the shooters are stormtroopers? How are you going to hit anything? I tried to play this game. It's like, hey, be the stormtrooper with this gun. I'm like, oh, cool.
Nice.
Laser gun. Right? Right.
They made it too realistic?
I'm way too realistic, right? I'm aiming and looking right at the person. It traced him. It's like bang, 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 bang. And I'm like,
I played some of
so then I aimed over here, right? I'm like, I'm gonna look away from the guy. Shot the dude right in the mouth. I'm like, this is dumb. This is just retarded.
So then 2 came out.
2 came out where, you know,
You're like,
everyone's
okay.
hoping you're going to fix all the bugs.
We could be lightsaber
Well,
battles.
wasn't 2 just pretty much just like, oh, you're
It was
Anakin
1.
Skywalker, and then you go out and you just get into a war and you can kill
No,
people.
2 is based on the newer movies, and it has like stories are jumping back and forth. But the main story is that you were part of the old Empire, and then you left it when it became the One, and now you're getting recruited by the Rebels. And then you keep switching back and forth with
And it's
Lucas'
still not
story.
really a story mode because it's all online battle.
And then I quit playing when I had to fight Kylo Ren in the stupid flying things, and you can't catch him and shoot at the same time because the flying simulator sucks ass. And I'm like, I've never played again.
Fallen Order is so amazing.
Finally, they made a good fucking Jedi game.
I'm about
Best
a quarter.
one since Unleashed.
I'm about 25% through on Jedi Master. I played on Jedi Knight, now I'm playing on Jedi Master, and I'm about a quarter of the way through the story. So fun.
And then coming at number 1, Fantavision. DJ's favorite game of all time.
Oh, this is a stupid fucking game.
Which came out when the PS2 came out.
Do you remember this game?
It's a
I've heard of it, but I didn't
fireworks
play.
simulation game so it's supposed to show you what kind of graphics are able to in the PS2.
That was the whole point of the game, was to show off the colors
and the graphics.
that the graphics card was able to produce. But it was stupid as fuck because the firework went up, you hit X,
you
and
clicked
it
it.
exploded.
Or you can click each one and make it
Is-
pretty.
It's just, there was no way to, there was no premise, there was no story.
You didn't get new fireworks.
Not really.
No. Why would you even make that game?
It was just like, it's like those fucking Burger King. Remember Burger King had
Yes.
a game?
Where
And
you
it was
could
like,
play as the Burger King and race.
yeah, it was like
I
the
bought
stupid
those.
Burger
They
King
were like
games.
$2.50 because when 360 came out, that's when they made the game $60. And I was like, my first few games for the 360 were whatever came with it and Burger King games.
Mine was Halo 3.
Oh, Jesus. Just a terrible, terrible fucking...
Terrible.
This brings us to our, topic to this episode.
Yes.
The whole thing with like bad games and stuff like this and unpopular opinions is, all that we ask is a little creativity out of, games like this. You have such a big platform. Okay,
Yeah.
the PS2 was a giant platform.
Change the game?
Right. You had such a great premise for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of focused on Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Battlefront could have been like fucking Apex, but with all Star Wars. Could you imagine the aiming system where you could actually shoot
man.
somebody in Battlefront?
Or pick up-
You've got big platforms to do all kinds of stuff with. You got your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Your Microsoft, which is basically just PC, which I don't understand why they needed two.
But like I was saying earlier, all these people are getting lazy with their writings and stuff like that. And the producers of video game people are like, this is what's popular. Let's do this. Right? But that's what they're doing with video games. They're like, oh, well, you like Grand Theft Auto? Here's Saints Row. You like that? Here's Mafia.
Saints Row is way better.
Yeah, I know. But you get what I'm saying, though? Like, you like Fortnite? We'll give you Apex. I don't know why you're still playing Fortnite.
Great. That was our 5 worst video games and
We ever played?
that we ever played, and our little opinion about they should do better. Now we got to do Florida driving tip, and this one actually comes from Mama Llama. We actually did this one in the first couple of episodes, I think, but I'm okay with doing it again. People, school buses. All right, we're talking about school buses again, and y'all know who you are. When you see the school bus stopping and opening its signs, it's the motherfuckers that thump down on the gas to get by them, or who see the stop signs and just blatantly don't stop.
Those are the worst.
Okay.
And remember, if there's no median between you got to stop on both sides.
That's it. These are your children out there. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know if they're going to dart out in front of the school bus.
Yes.
It's wrestling with each other or something.
And just because they don't normally doesn't mean it can't happen. Like little Timmy could fall and roll under the bus.
The one time you speed through,
That'll be the time,
Yep.
And then recently, at least here in West Palm or Florida, they have upped basically the consequence of going through it.
Yeah, it was $1,000. You probably still get the $1,000 ticket.
But now it's like you possibly can go to jail.
Right.
I mean, it's just insane. If you see the yellow lights, and the non-stop sign and you're by the bus, you can keep going. But if you're behind it and the bus is, because the bus puts up yellow lights, then has to come to a complete stop, and then the stop signs come out. So if you don't get past the bus by then, that's your problem. Stop behind the stop signs and wait for the kids to get on and off. It's pretty simple, but always like Mercedes or like the douchebag in a Beamer that's usually the friggin' Okeechobee lawyer coming off from 95 who's going to do 75 the whole way down the regular road, comes to a school bus, and then he just blows right on through it because the turn lane's open. Just, I see it a lot.
So please be respectful to the laws of the road.
Yeah, and think about it if it was your kids, you know, getting on the school bus, if you'd want people speeding by the school bus and stuff, even if you don't have children, right? Think about being a little child and getting hit by a car at 40 and how that would probably feel.
Yeah.
Right, so, other than DJ, the car is going to kill you.
Right.
In DJ's case, he'll do more damage to the car.
Probably.
He's also not a child on a school bus.
No.
Anymore.
Even when I was a child on a school bus, I was bigger than the bus, so it didn't matter.
It's true, which was last week. So,
which was last week.
Today's according to plan is about your resume. So, we're going to view it right now.
It's happened again. Another sign language interpreter accused of signing total gibberish. This time it was at the police conference announcing an
You saw that?
People, if you're going to be an interpreter, please know what the hell you're doing, and do not lie on your resume, please.
Your resume,
especially if you're in court translating.
I mean,
did you see the lady just translate gibberish? Look at this.
We will be charging 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Standing off to the side, apparently translating every word, this woman.
We received over 5,000 tips in this case.
But it turns out, much of what she was signing was nonsense.
She was singing?
She was singing jingle bells, says one outraged sign language expert. The woman, identified as Derlin Roberts, has a string of arrests for fraud. So how did she come to be translating at last week's high-profile police news conference?
I just didn't ask enough questions.
Tampa Police Public Information Officer Steve Hegarty told me the woman simply showed up out of the blue and offered her services.
My immediate reaction was, I didn't call for a sign language interpreter, but that...
And that's according to plan. If you're going to be doing fraud, please do not do it in a high-profile case.
Shit,
singing jingle bells.
At least do your research so you can speak some sign language.
She was singing jingle bells.
Oh my god! And then the guy who does the interview, I just didn't ask enough questions.
Yeah, like it was a TV show. Hey, I'm here to help. Shit, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
In a high-profile case, you're letting us.
They said that like 4 times. A high-profile case.
Wow. And
I didn't ask enough questions.
And what happened with her and the guy who hired her? It didn't go according to plan.
Right, he expected her to be an actual interpreter, and
he wasn't even expecting her. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media.
Make sure you hit your notification button so you get us every Friday morning at 9 a.m.
And today's question today is...
What is the worst game you've ever played?
Life. No. So what are we talking about next week, you think?
Under the bridge. I don't have a topic for next week, but
so just stay tuned and you'll find out.
Right, just stay tuned. You're gonna find out when we do. So
yeah, usually I advertise it on one of the social media pages.
Yeah, that's something.
So y'all have a good one.
I won't have an idea by then.
Stay classy, San Diego.